All right, we're back with New Generation Radio on AM 1460 KDWA. I'm Reggie Bauer, and along with me in the studio we have our guest DJs,
Michael Notch
and Mike Tappella.
And it is time now for our weekly dose of fail, where we bring you a few odd news stories or people just being plain stupid. We love these. We got 6 of them today. Our first one comes to us from, it doesn't give me a location there. It starts off like any average scene at a laundromat with a few clusters of people sorting out their laundry in the machines. A sign in the left-hand corner of the frame reads, "Junior washed, $2.95, but it was not supposed to be taken quite so literally. The couple at the second bank of machines with a pram sitting behind them are busy loading up their laundry into the washing machine, and they decided to lift their small boy into the machine and close the door. It was originally intended as a prank, but an auto lock on the door caused their prank to backfire majorly as their epic fail dawns on them. The couple frantically tug at the machine's door in a desperate bid to free their child. What appears to be a maintenance man strolls over looking at the couple as their panic intensifies before wandering off again, waving a hand unhelpfully. The mother runs out to where she can be seen by others further down the hall, putting her hands over her face and apparently calling out for help. The dad then sprints off towards the other people while the mother continues to tug at the door handle before running after him a short time later.
What? Does it say what happened to the kid?
He got out and it says they reported the child is safe and well, having endured minor injuries. The video on YouTube at the time that I found this article had received more than 26,000 views.
Oh my god.
But I'm sure it's got to be more than that by now. In fact, here, I'm just going to look at this link really quick. The video has been removed because of its content violated. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Alrighty. Our next one comes to us from Arlington, Massachusetts. There's a lot of senior pranks that go on at high schools every year.
Yeah.
Alrighty. A senior prank at one local high school last week left no one deflated. Teachers and students at Arlington High School were greeted by thousands of colorful balloons that filled the front stairwell and hallway of the school last Friday. It was quite a spectacle and started the day off with lots of laughs and excitement, said the principal. The balloon display was marked with a sign warning, "No entry, wild balloon habitat." The 3,300 balloons were popped after about an hour to clear the stairwell for safety reasons.
Must have been nice for the students to get out of class for a little while there.
Oh, yeah. And unless you guys like best prank you ever heard, but I saw one on TV a few weeks ago. It was like, this group of seniors at this one school, I can't remember where it was, they got into the high school in the middle of the night, and I'm sure that's how a lot of these happen, and they climbed up into the ceiling of the lower level and then dropped down in the principal's office, filled the entire place with packing peanuts. Like a boss.
I think I remember seeing something like that on a TV show.
It was like True TV.
I don't know, something like that, but instead of like that, they covered the whole thing in bubble wrap.
Oh, I think I might have seen that one too.
I think it was some Disney show, but it was...
Bubble wrap is kind of like a sheet, though. You can't really go walk through it like balloons or packing peanuts.
No, but see, that's the thing about it, though. It's just that annoying film over everything that pops when you do something. So it's like you reach for something, you touch one, pop. Oh, you take a step, pop it up.
Yeah, just and all that.
That'd be an interesting way to start the day off, by popping balloons out of your office.
Get home and greet the spouse. How was your day at work? Oh, well, interesting story about that.
It was a balloony.
Yeah, they're just all bullies. They're all trolls. That's what pranks are. They're trolls now. Alrighty. From Sacramento, California, a live morning television report on crosswalk safety almost turned tragic as an alleged drunk driver failed to stop and burned rubber through an intersection just as the reporter was about to cross the street. There was a California Highway Patrol officer looking on, and they went ahead and caught the drunk driver, and he got a DUI, and it doesn't give me anything else there, but that's kind of close.
So this was for crosswalk safety.
During a presentation on crosswalk safety is when some drunk driver decides to just,
You are one
Just floor it through the
smart
intersection.
dude.
Oh,
you
yes.
are one smart dude.
That's definitely some first-hand experience there.
Exactly. That is exactly what it is. Ready from Richmond, California. A man charged in an undercover sting operation in Northern California that ended in gunfire has been ordered released on bond on the condition that, wait for it, I know you guys will enjoy this, he read and write book reports.
What?
So this guy, he was freed on bond from from the charges of his crime, but he must read books and write book reports on them as his punishment.
Did he not finish 9th grade or something? Is that what they're doing here?
Okay.
It's like
U.S. District Judge Yvonne Gonzalez Rogers allowed 23-year-old Otis Mobley to be freed Monday, although she delayed in order to allow prosecutors to appeal her decision. The newspaper in there says that under the bond order, Mobley would be required to spend an hour reading and a half-hour writing each day as he awaits trial. Okay, so he's still awaiting trial on robbery and assault charges. So that's like
bail.
That's how he was freed on bond, essentially. Mobley and 2 others are accused of arranging to sell a grenade launcher for $1,000 to an undercover federal agent. Hutcherson was shot and wounded by agents during the alleged meeting.
Wait, so they were selling a grenade launcher to an undercover agent of does this like of the United States or of like just some other country?
No, undercover federal agent of the United States.
Yeah, what? Huh?
Yeah.
I believe he was undercover trying to recover weapons being sold illegally.
Essentially, yeah, that's exactly what it was. Alrighty. Last year, did you guys watch very much TV at all? Like, what were your favorite shows?
Sports Center.
Mythbusters.
That's a good one. I like to watch that one sometime. Sports Center, I kind of like that one too. But last year there was a show on ABC. It was called No Ordinary Family, and the father, the whole family got superpowers or whatever after being dipped in some weird chemical
stuff.
water in Brazil or whatever. And so the dad, he got super strength and he was like indestructible. And I wanted to play a little clip from that before we read our next story, because this basically just reminded me of it. So here's the clip.
Oh, I think we're stepping over the line here. Where did you get that?
Precinct supply closet. Surprisingly poor lock.
What do you need that for?
I don't. You do. I need you to shoot me. Okay, let's do this.
I can't believe I'm gonna kill you.
You're not gonna kill me, George. You're just gonna shoot me.
I am a DA. And according to the law, kind of the same thing.
I told you. I did this yesterday. I just have to see if I can do it again.
What if you can't? Where does that leave us? You dead, and me showering with a bunch of guys I suddenly wish I hadn't put away.
That's from No Ordinary Family, and the story is from North New York. Authorities say a northern New York man had his friend shoot him in the leg with a rifle because he wanted to know what it feels like to be shot.
You're a smart one. You are. You're quite the good one with the mind stuff.
State police in St. Lawrence County says the shooting occurred around 5 p.m. Sunday in the rural town of Stockholm, New York, when 25-year-old Sean Massel of neighboring Norfolk relented to his friend's repeated requests and shot him once in the right leg with a .22 caliber rifle.
Yeah, well, at least it wasn't that big of a bullet. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, that's true.
Regardless of the bullet size, I mean, he got shot in the leg.
I know, but at least he didn't shoot him in the leg with like a 30-06
or a 50 caliber.
Yeah, if they could get their hands on that hardware.
The 24-year-old man from Norfolk is expected to make a full recovery. The police have not released his name. What? Whoa. Oh, no. Okay, that's kind of confusing.
The name of...
I just read a name there, and then it's telling me police haven't released his...
Is it the name of the shooter? Have they? So they only said one name.
Oh, okay.
Right?
The shooter was the name they released. They're not released. Okay, I got it. They're not releasing the name of the guy who was shot. The shooter was charged with reckless endangerment. He's being held in the county jail on $10,000 bail. If only he could have the option of writing the book reports. It could not be immediately determined if he had a lawyer.
Well, if I were the man who wanted to be shot, I would definitely not want my name released either.
That's true.
The embarrassment factor would just be overwhelming.
Yeah.
If you want to get shot, why doesn't he just shoot himself? Shoot yourself so no one else gets in trouble, like the other guy did. I mean,
actually, there was another story like this. Had to be like 3 months ago or something like that, where there was a guy. He had like a bulletproof vest, and he shot himself with a bulletproof vest to test the endurance of the vest or something like that. And there's like the video was up on YouTube, and I saw it. And he's like, shoots, and then he like has to like lay down, like, you idiot. It's
Well, I mean, what the bulletproof vest does is when it gets shot, it like falls to the bullet. So it
distributes the force of the bullet, so you still like getting slammed with a 2x4.
You get hit, and then it's kind of like pressing on your chest because like the force of the bullet bent like all the material in it, so it's like pressing against your chest. So that's why in all those movies, when you see someone get shot or something and they have a bulletproof vest on, they're always like they're like clutching at the vest, trying to get the vest off because the vest is scrunched around their chest.
Yeah, pretty much. Alrighty, we got one more story here. This one comes to us from a place up in Södertälje, Sweden. You guys know how Sweden. Do you guys know how Google Street View it's caught many people in embarrassing situations?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like even funny, like a seagull stole a chip in Britain one time. But it has caught many people in embarrassing situations, and now cheeky staff at Fiat headquarters in Sweden have used Google Street View to get one over on their arch rivals Volkswagen. Fiat workers spotted the Google Street View car, which captures panoramic views of locations around the world with a roof camera, driving past its offices, and quickly drove to 45 minutes away to Volkswagen's head office. Do you think you know what they did? If you now Google Street View under the Volkswagen headquarters in Södertälje, Sweden, you will see the red Fiat parked directly under the Volkswagen sign, with the staff inside completely unaware of what is happening. Like a boss.
Wait, the staff of
Volkswagen had no idea.
So the staff of Volkswagen get inside the car.
No, there was somebody from Fiat went and drove a Fiat car in front of the Volkswagen headquarters, and the people in the Volkswagen headquarters had no idea what was going on. And now it says that Volkswagen will now have to put up with its new role as a virtual Fiat showroom for at least a year, the usual period it takes for Google to update its street views.
Well, the automotive industry is pretty competitive business. Do whatever you can to get a leg up on the opposition.
Exactly. I thought the economy was better, but I guess that's the European Union, so I guess they probably still have some fierce competition over there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Probably.